Well, hello there. I'm Sam the Boy Scout, and welcome back to another video. Now, today I'm going to be showing you a bit about my firebox here. Restocking it and such. So, without a further ado, let's get into it. Alright. So, I apologize for the clutter. Get it there. Alright, so this is just an old Altoids can, 50 gram, and I'll pop that open there. So the original purpose of this was a survival kit, but I put so much stuff in there for fire that I guess I eventually just decided to have this as a fire kit, or something to cook with, or to start a fire, stuff like that, whatever. So I guess first I got my cutting tools. Not sure if you're able to see that. Well, I can just do that out there. I have a, let's see, are you able to see it? Yep. Got a razor blade. That actually came from this here. Just took a couple from the extras. And so I got some tinder here that actually came from these matches. These are Well, hello there. I'm Sam the Boy Scout, and welcome back to another video. Now, today I'm going to be showing you a bit about my firebox here. Restocking it and such. So, without a further ado, let's get into it. Alright. So, I apologize for the clutter. Get it there. Alright, so this is just an old Altoids can, 50 gram, and I'll pop that open there. So the original purpose of this was a survival kit, but I put so much stuff in there for fire that I guess I eventually just decided to have this as a fire kit, or something to cook with, or to start a fire, stuff like that, whatever. So I guess first I got my cutting tools. Not sure if you're able to see that. Well, I can just do that out there. I have a, let's see, are you able to see it? Yep. Got a razor blade. That actually came from this here. Just took a couple from the extras. And so I got some tinder here that actually came from these matches. These are campfire, or not campfire, barbecue or grill matches. Of course, I got a tiny little section of striker for that. Now, I also got this little thing here. It's a tiny little striker. It sort of works like a normal lighter. Well, it does work like a normal lighter, just without the fuel. So let's get that wood out of there. Well, I also have this little signal mirror. Now, this can, of course, I mean, you have to remove the film first before you use it, but using this for signaling in case you get lost, or in situations where you need a contact long distances. I have a tiny little button compass. Doesn't work all that well. I have a piece of aluminum foil that you unfold and you can shape into a pot or something, boiling water. Put that right there. Here is a tiny little ferro rod. This is actually for meant to go on a Swiss Army knife. I don't, however, have my Swiss Army knife with me, so can't show you that, but it's pretty darn neat. Now, I was doing some experimenting a while ago. Now, see the notch right there? That can dig in really well to the steel. Of course, you gotta scrape off some of that steel before, and creates pretty nice sparks. And I just keep the striker under the blade. So, I think first order of business. Oh, I almost forgot. You tiny little fishing tackle. I just have it wrapped up in some cellophane or lens wrap, whatever you call it. I got a fly in here. I think this is a mayfly. Little squish though. Let's see if you can get a better picture of that. I'm not sure. Here is a, I think that's a girdle bug. I'm not sure. I think this is a nymph. These here are a couple of worms. The pattern is San Juan worm tied on a either a 16 or an 18 size hook. If you have any questions about that, put it down in the comments. I think this is a size 10, maybe. Either maybe a 12. Here's another one here. And this is a spool of fishing line. I think that's 6 pound. So I'm gonna get this back in here. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to get these matches cut up here. So if you follow my channel, you will recognize this. This is an old Boy Scout folding stove, pocket stove, from the 60s. Now, if you are following my channel, then you might be seeing this in action sometime this weekend. Or sometime this week, depending on when I post it. So, and yeah, as you may see, it's been used. I took it out fishing with one of my friends. We fried up some hot dogs. It was fun. Oh, probably put a picture up on the screen from that or whatever. So I'm just going to measure roughly the size of this. I think I'm going to cut the matches something like that there. I'm going to get you a better angle. If you're interested, if you're a knife guy like me, this is a Schrade. It's a 50T model. I got it from a close family friend. No. Ooh, I want to show you this quick. Just a real quick little thing on compasses. Alright, if you look at that compass right there, this is metal. It's magnetic. When it comes to compasses, you never want to, when you're using it, you never want to use it with something metal nearby, because this is what's going to happen. Did you see that? I'm going to do it one more time. It can also happen with something like a watch. I'm not sure if this is magnetic. Is that? Yeah, that's going away. It goes ham for the knife. Because this is magnetic, there's a magnet in there. It is attracted to the metal. Just a little FYI. Or for your information. For the time that I have, I'm going to stick with the faster method here. Ooh, likes pliers! I just have a limited time, that's all. Alright, so now I am going to, I need to keep checking on if this is recording or not. Place the aluminum foil in first. There you go. Followed by the mirror. Gonna be putting in the ferro rod. Okay, let's see. Then the matches. I guess just to layer them up like that. Okay. Then see about getting my tinder in there. Actually, I'm going to be putting this striker right in there. And then this guy here, my mini tackle, right in there. I'm gonna get that tail and just, like a bag of chips, just put it right there. Okay. Now, come the button compass. So, for those of you who joined in for Philosophical Questions episode, what was it, 7, thank you a lot for joining and putting your thoughts down in the comments. I really enjoyed hearing from you all, and it's really cool seeing those of you who decided to pop in, saw my content, decided to follow me or like or comment. Thank you so much. You mean way, way more to me than you might think. Great having you all here. Well, as of now, I gotta go. It'll be a few hours for me, but it'll be, well, less than a second for you. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright, I am back. I also grabbed some other goodies to add onto the kit there. So, I was thinking that I should probably shorten these up a bit. I don't need them so long. So, I guess cue montage. I'm gonna see how that fits in. So, what I'm gonna be doing here is I'm just going to be putting that along like that. So, at least in my opinion, it is important to have dry kindling. Well, in this here. There's no bugs in it, of course, so it's safe to carry around and use various different places. And also, more than likely, you're not gonna have, or most of the time, probably not gonna have dry kindling or something dry to start your fire or stuff like that, and so I have that in there. Let's see. Yeah. So, let's see if you're able to see this. I probably should move the camera a bit over. Alright. These are iodine tablets. They're used for water filtration.
I said, hold on.
So, I'm going to be using something like 4 or 5 wrapped in cellophane or press seal or lens wrap, however you say it. I'm just gonna take a few tablets. Pop them in there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tablets. Squeeze it to get heat in there. Or to get heat. Seal it up. Alright. So, basically how these work. Directions. It is a violation of federal law to use this product in a manner inconsistent with its labeling. Add 2 tablets of potable agua to 1 quart or liter of water and cap loosely to allow a small amount of leakage. Wait 5 minutes. Shake container to allow screw threads on the closure to be moistened, then tighten cap. That's... I think it says when... I can't really see that one. Oh, yeah. Wait 30 minutes before drinking. Recap bottle tightly. Keep the tablets dry. Causes substantial but temporary eye injury. Do not get eyes or on clothing. Harmful if swallowed. Wash hands thoroughly with soap and water after handling and before eating, drinking, chewing gum, using tobacco, or using the toilet. Remove and wash contaminated clothing before reuse. First aid in eyes. Hold eye open and rinse slowly and gently with water for 15 to 20 minutes. Remove contact lenses if present. After the first 5 minutes, then continue rinsing. Continued. Now, all that is left, I'm gonna make sure this closes quick. Yeah, it closes. I take some of this. This is what is called dryer lint. It is, well, the lint from your dryer. I'm gonna do a quick example for you. And don't worry, this is going to be using a very small amount, and it will not burn the table. Or my desk, I should say. Of course, when you start a fire, you're gonna, of course, use way more. I'm just using a bit to demonstrate. Alright, so now I'm going to take a nice section of dryer lint off, bundle it up, and plop it right down in there, like so. Now I think another thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this duct tape that I put on there. Good enough. And now I guess just close it up. There we go. There is the kit. So, I guess I'm going to give a quick little example of me showing of sorts I'm going to be doing when I'm going to start this up. So, I got the kit, opened it up. Now, I have my tinder. Can you see that? No, you can't. Zoom this out a bit. I think I'm going to do if I'm doing one tab, I'm just going to be doing a bit of a cabin type of thing. I'm gonna use a couple more pieces here. And so then I just take my match, strike it up, probably plop it in a hole there or get it under there. Or just put it on top. But yeah, so the match, that's gonna light the tinder. The tinder is gonna light the fuel. And there it goes. And when it comes to me using two... Oh, yeah, I think I know. Sort of like... Yeah. And of course, have them loose so air can get through. I guess that's another way that you could do it. Then, like you take your match, you strike it, just place it right under there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Wind doesn't get it too. Wind won't get it easily as well, so that's pretty cool. Or you could take a piece of dryer lint, put it right there, spark it up, or use your ferro rod. I'm not sure if that'll really get it or not, but I know the match will. Oh, anything else that I should go over? I'm not sure. I guess just to recap, there's the matches, there's the dry wood, there's the striker, the ferro rod. We have iodine tablets for water purification. We have dryer lint for tinder. There's button compass. There's fishing tackle. There's a mirror for signaling, and there's aluminum foil for I guess you could also use it for signaling theoretically, but more so for making a makeshift pot for boiling water, for purification, stuff like that. We've got cutting tools. For really whatever you need to use a cutting tool for. Cleaning game, cutting a rope, what have you. So, come in next time to see me put this stuff to use. It'll be pretty doggone fun. That and more. I guess I can show you it right now if you care. I'm going to be using this. This is a Boy Scout mess kit from either the 30s or the 40s. I took it out last Sunday. Got some of it used there. It was pretty darn fun. We cooked a couple friends and I cooked some hot dogs. By the time we wanted to catch and cook a fish, we weren't catching any fish by then. So that's shot out of the water, or that was shot out of the water. But we enjoyed a pack and a half of hot dogs, so I'm not complaining it. Oh, now time for the mess kit. So I already got fork and spoon in there. Let's take those out. And let's see if the camera can get a glimpse of that there. This is when their national council, was in New York City. Now, ever since the Boy Scouts of America was founded, their national council, their headquarters, their HQ, was located in New York City. That up until 1954, when they decided to move to Brunswick, New Jersey. Now that lasted until 1968. Or hold on, I'm getting ahead of myself. So, post 1954, pre 1968, their logo changed from National Council, New York City, to just National Council. Then post 68, they moved once again. I forgot where. I will put on the screen. But they changed their logo once again from National Council to just our motto, be prepared. So, I'm just gonna show you a bit of this. Let's see if you can get that camera. You see that there? So, that says, the Boy Scouts of America. Well, the official Boy Scout, the Boy Scouts of America, the official Boy Scout. Then it has our crest, the fleur-de-lis, as it's called, and our motto, be prepared. So to open this thing, you just unscrew the wing nut. Well, it pops that. Then you screw it back in. So, whoa, look at this thing. It's a plate. Pop that over there. Here's our pot. there used to be a snap right there. Not sure if you can see that, but right there, the handle is supposed to pop in place. But this has been so heavily used that yeah, it doesn't hold up anymore. Now here is our cup. I have some Earl Grey tea in there. I'm not for coffee or hot chocolate, but I do like tea. Here is the lid to our pot, and here's our frying pan. Oh, that reminds me of that one scene from UHF. I'll probably put it in on the screen.
Uh-oh, you know who that is? That's right, it's your pal, Bobo the Clown! Yay! Hey, Bobo, wanna play a game? Okay, look up, look down, now look at Mr. Frying Pan.
Okay, so yeah, there we go. And I'll put this up here. I'm not going to take the feel out. I'm just showing you. And so, got that there, and I just popped it on there. Thing holds like, well, either 3 or 4 hot dogs. You see, there's still some burned fat on there. It's clean, but I mean, in my opinion, that's flavor. Not gonna hurt you. And no, it's not rust. I know it looks like rust, but it's not. Take the thing there. So now it's, let's see, yeah. Your cup goes like that. Your pod goes on top of that, and given there's plenty of extra space for you to store things like sugar packets or what is it called, pepper or salt or creamer, stuff like that, or maybe some oatmeal. There that goes. And screw the wing nut. Oh, before I forget. So, this isn't gonna work. But you're cooking over a fire, all right? And it starts to get a little hot. Now you touch the handle and, whoa, all that heat. It's starting to burn my hands. Well, what do? Well, you follow the geniuses of the time, their inventions. I'm gonna take this off to better show you. You look down at the ground and you see, hey, there's a stick. Alright? You pick up the stick and you're like, huh, you know what? I think that'll fit quite nicely in there. Oh my gosh, well, what do you know? There's another hole right there. So now, you put the stick in there, you screw that back in, or have that already screwed in, and so you have basically a longer handle. Your problems are all solved. I think it's pretty ingenious. And slide it in as so. Make sure that none of the canvas is folded in on it, or in on itself when you put this back in. Also, make sure that you got it straight, because if it's not, it could tear. And this thing has been repaired before. I can see from a few... What the heck? And make sure also the... this thing is in its place. Alright, there you go. Take my fork and my spoon. Just get that down in there. At some point, I'm going to cut these this in half, maybe, or just get shorter utensils. Snap it on like that, and there you go. Also has a strap, so you don't have to have this in your pack. Save space. Speaking of pack, this is going to be my haversack. Oh, wait a second, no, not haversack, it's knapsack. A knapsack derives from the German term to bite. It's basically a small pack that soldiers or hikers, whoever, would usually put their food into. Just so happens, I put my food in this one. It works pretty darn good. Thick canvas and all that. This also is, if I can get that straightened, pretty faded, but that's also National Council NYC, or New York City. Alright, is there anything at all? This is the canteen I'm bringing along. Plastic, military style. Alright, well, thank you for joining me this evening, and hope you learned something. Well, I wish you a great, wonderful day, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, have a good one. Bye.